Hello, it's Kitti, proud to be your thought organizer and productivity pundit, coming to you on a Thursday. I know this because of the color shirt that I'm wearing, and that's a whole other topic of discussion, not necessarily my shirts, but a structure. Not today. We're not talking about structure today. We are talking about decluttering your finances, part two, which will involve some structure. You just hold that thought. What do? I help people to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can be more profitably productive. And don't forget, profit is not always about money. It can be about health, it can be about your relationships, any of those good things. Let's get right to it, shall we? We've got a lot to cover. You've decided that you want more money for whatever reason. Maybe it was the goals that we were talking about last week, and you're thinking, I know there are things I should be doing to save money for my retirement or this goal, but I don't have the time or patience. It's just too much for me. And I get that. Believe me, I've been like that for many years. But first thing you want to do is make your decision. Make your decision that you're going to make and keep more money, and stop beating yourself up about your past mistakes. I've made them even recently. We're all going to. We have done, and we all will. And just stop using your mental energy beating yourself up. You're going. It's going to improve. It will improve. Trust me on this. Don't forget also that change will not happen overnight. It's going to take time, just like any kind of decluttering. It didn't accumulate overnight, and it won't go away overnight as far as the financial challenges go, shall we say. What's the first thing you need to do? And I've done it both ways now, as the song says, and you need to track it. Yeah, I always feel more in control when I track it. Keep those receipts that the nice people at the stores gives you, and either on you can do it digitally on a Google or Excel spreadsheet. Mine's Google, or you can do it. Here's a column kind of book. See, columnar book, and you can customize your categories here. Believe me, there is something very frightening about seeing what you have actually spent on, say, for example, cell plan, extra data that you hardly ever use your cell phone, perhaps, the cable that you don't watch TV. What other example? The gym that you might go to once a month. When you see these in print, oh, trust me, you start to think, yeah, maybe I can save some money there, and it starts to get fun. Believe it or not. Don't forget, a need may just be a hard to part with. Right. Okay. It's even like the Starbucks coffee in the morning, right? Yeah. Am I right? Okay. Yesterday we talked about debit or cash, and part of what I want to say there is auto pay can be a terrific time saver. That means paying uh, programming your bank to take money out of your account monthly or weekly to pay a bill. Wonderful time saver. I loved it until the time that I forgot to transfer money into that account. Then I didn't love it so much when I was charged $45 NSF. Okay, so just if you're going to do that, remember to keep money in that account, or train yourself to be doing your banking, looking at your finances weekly, which is what I do, usually on Saturday afternoon after the cartoons. I'm kidding. After my New York Times crossword puzzle, which is like my cartoons. Debit or cash? My best friend loves debit. He pays with everything with debit. And that's great. He's got a mental, he can do that. I cannot. I like a cash in an envelope. When that envelope is empty, honey, I've got to go to the bank, and I start to think, where did it all go? Okay, so it keeps me accountable in my head. To each his own. Make your own choice for what works for you. And You can consider consolidating some of your credit card accounts, opening a high yield savings account. They don't pay that much now, but sometimes they have deals where they're giving you 4%. So that's pretty good. And now we launch right into losing interest. Pay more than your minimum on your credit cards, please, because they don't offer minimum payments as a courtesy. It's just so that they can collect their interest, and they're there to make money. So fair enough, right? Pay your highest debt down first. And I made a mistake with this, and well, time to make it right. Okay, so we're going to talk more about this tomorrow. And until then, when we talk about making savings a habit, thank you so much for watching. Download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter, and have an amazing Thursday. Take care. Bye for now.